Today's lesson, get monetized fast. All right, guys, it is time to hustle blueprint time, that is. And we are going to learn a little bit about the YouTube monetization stuff and numbers. And I want to show you a specific point in two different videos, one from my Go Political channel, one from this channel. We're going to look at some numbers, and then I'm going to give you a couple tips of what you can do to get your number count up based on what you are about to see. So I am going to scroll up here and jump to the desktop, which I don't have myself. There we go. Okay, now let's bring in the window. I was supposed to do this all before, but I didn't. All right, so here we go. There's my screen of what I want to demonstrate to you. So here we are on my account screen for the Go Political channel. And yesterday I posted this video, Genius Criminal of Chicago Underworld or Dalton's Village Idiot. Now, for rating purposes, that title gets an A because I really thought a lot about the title to give intrigue and make people click. You want a clickbait title, but not one that angers people, that steers them into something that they're not expecting. But you want to make one that is intriguing, that has a huge question that has to be answered by the video, where they just can't stand not to click in and see what you're talking about, or something that is shocking or outrageous, doesn't make sense, and they have to watch the video to make sense out of whatever it is that you're trying to say in that title. So this title really gets it. Genius Criminal of Chicago. Number one, nobody calls her that. So they either, the regular argument is the people's mayor who does right and abides by the law, or is she a corrupt politician? Well, I changed that up. So instead of people's mayor versus corrupt politician, I made it Genius Criminal of the Chicago Underworld. That's intriguing because nobody has put genius together with criminal, right? So I'm like, Genius Criminal or Village Idiot. Now that's quite a comparison that is a pattern interrupt, because it's not what anybody expects. And that's why I get a lot of hits from that. Whereas, say, my July 4th, look at the title, July 4th, 2024. 305 views, 23 comments. So only my closest subscribers are going to click on that. Now, look at this one that I clipped out from a longer previous video. The title says, Dalton, this is how you save yourselves while the investigation drags on. Now, that's okay, but that's not intriguing. You know, it's not going to like, oh man, let's break down the door to see how this plan of how he's telling a specific group of people how to save themselves. No, so you can see that reflected, 2,687 views. And I posted this, 2 weeks ago? Whereas this one hasn't even hit the 24-hour point, and it's at 14,000 views. So when we go in, it's actually above that. So here's the real time. Let's get a refresh and see where it's at. 14,692. Now here's the significant things. Watch time, 1,800 hours. That's outstanding. That means that people are watching it through to the end, a lot of people. And that means that a lot of people are getting interrupted with a commercial. Okay? So each commercial I get a commission on. Now look at the subs. 85 subscribers. Wow, that was big. Okay? I would say the line of demarcation for me for this channel for a 24-hour view count for me is 15,000. If I do my homework, if I have a good enough title, a compelling video that stays compelling throughout, and a little bit of eye candy and sounds, it should hit 15,000 views in the first 24 hours. So this one is going to do that. It might even go to 20,000. Now let's go to the next section, reach. This is very important. So the impressions is 71.3 thousand, click-through rate is 11.8%. So they say that the goal of a YouTuber should be 10%. The goal. And I always smash that. Whenever I unload a video, sometimes I can have a click-through rate of 25%. I've seen 30% for the first few hours. It's important that you watch and see what the click-through rate is during the first few hours that you upload that video, because it's going to tell you how good you did on your title. All right, so when this started, it was up at, well, it says 18. I bet it was over 20, but it's probably going to rise because now it's morning. So we're sitting at 11.8 right now. Or 9.7. It's probably going to jump back up and go towards like 15 to 20%. I've seen this happen. So this is when I release it, then it'll drop down through the night, and then it usually rises back up in the morning. So I'm looking for this to go up, but that's great. I mean, 11.8% is over the 10% goal that you want. So when you hit 10%, you know that you're hitting on all four cylinders and you're doing something right. We could look at the ranking. The ranking is kind of nice, where you can see how your newest video goes up against all of the rest. And so right now, for the past 30 days, this one's ranked number 1. That's not too bad. And the average view duration is 7 minutes, 17 seconds. So that's great. That means that a lot of people are watching a lot of this video. It's 23 minutes long. Now, the people who are addicted to this, they're watching the whole thing. But for the average to be pulled all the way up to 7 minutes, that says it's going to make a lot of money. Now, my estimated revenue right now for the last 28 days is down. It says 458 because it's going to continue to go down because I slacked off last month. I was busy, but that's, no big deal. It's going to be coming up. I needed a break because whenever you have a banger video like this, look at these comments, 238 comments, all right, and 615 likes. So the last video I did that was on this level, and this one's going to do better, is the In Shocking Defense of Tiffany Henyard. Does the argument make any sense to you? Does this argument? So that video, it topped off at 14,000. It only had 267 likes. That was on June 17th. So that's almost a month ago. This one already has 236 likes. It's approaching this one that has been out there for a month, okay? And it's already eclipsed the views. So that's, very interesting. So when we go here and look at the details of this one and check out the revenue it produced, this video made $89. So what does that tell me? It tells me how I can make what I need every month. If I want to make $1,000 a month, all I got to do is produce 10 good videos that get my average. I told you that my midpoint is 15,000. So if I make a compelling enough video that I pull 15,000 views, that video is going to make around $89 to $100 or a little bit more. So more or less. And if I put live streams, oh my, allergies. If I do live streams, I'll make up, even more money to add to it. But 10 videos is all I got to do, and I have a $1,000 a month recurring income just from the Dalton stuff. And it's not where I want to stay parked. But it's a good start. And the thing is this, I don't want to get cornered, so I do other content. You can see my live streams, doing other stuff. I did the live coverage of the Alec Baldwin trial, 63 views. I got some other live coverage here, the Walk With Me, Ride With Me. I incorrectly posted something from my Crypto Pro channel. Presidential debate back here. That was a great live stream with Caroline. But I'm going to milk Dalton for everything it's worth because I'm getting the hits from it. So I won't get cornered by it as long as I'm putting other topics out there. And it doesn't hurt because I thought, well, if I do these videos that only get a couple hundred views, it's going to hurt my view count. No, it won't, because you can see it right here. Of course, it did not hurt. 14,705 and climbing actively. So that's how you figure out how you want to make your money. And the way that you get to monetization is be looking at, well, which ones pulled the most subs. So when you go all the way back to this 14,000, how many subs did it pull? 93. That's not bad. And so this current one that hasn't even hit 24 hours is already at 85. So I'm doing something right there. Now let's look at shorts. Shorts gives you the feedback to know what you should double down on. I'm kind of surprised that my short here where I was poking fun at Tiffany Henyard only got 619 views, but my short that was just me goofing around with the family on July 4th got 2,282 views. And also, this one down here got 1,936 views. And so I need to find out, well, why did those get such a high view count? It was because they invoke a strong emotional response or are very controversial that invoke a strong emotional response. So this one that I thought it was going to be the funny bone viral video, it's not. It doesn't invoke a strong emotional response. So you should post shorts all the time and clip stuff out of your videos and repurpose it and then study which ones hit. On the live streams, we got some live streams up here. We did one that, let's see, where's the one with Caroline? Here it is. This was like a 3-hour live stream. When you do that, you have unlimited amount of content that you can repurpose and make 5-minute, 10-minute videos. While you don't want to make new videos, clip out content from the long live streams and away you go. Unlimited amount of information, content, video content to clip out and repurpose, because the live stream could get 2,000 views, but once I chunk all this out and parse it out, I could get like 20,000 views out of this live stream. Once I create titles, clickbait titles, and drill down and get bits and pieces, and I might find another topic that's really hot that I can lean on. So that's what you want to do with your live streams. Don't worry about the length. It's just putting up your raw material, and you're going to be able to use that again and again, over and over and over. Now we're going to jump over to my actual channel that I'm speaking from right now. So we're going to switch and go to the Hustle Blueprint, where I have a whopping 29 subscribers. So I'm just getting started. And when you look at my content, look at this view count. First video, 30 views, 66, 28, 25, 6. That's a head scratcher, ain't it? Just trying to find out, 100% likes on everything. Well, 6 likes, 14, 2, 2, 1. If you're not getting thumbs down, then you're not doing something right. So let's go to the shorts that I just posted 2 days ago. And as you can see here, I've got a short that has 4,000 views. Then there's one that has 1,339, one that has 864, and then these didn't do too well. So then I can look at these that did so well. I don't know why yet. The one where Shay is bracing up the wall, these are construction videos. I don't know why this one outperformed everything else. I'm still trying to figure that out. The one with the hole in the ground was intriguing and funny. And the one picking with my young contractor, Chris, was funny. And then the other ones were not compelling or not funny, not intriguing. The titles didn't work. There was no reason for people to click. So I can learn from this and know that there was something intriguing about Shay doing construction. So I'm going to do more videos with the ladies doing construction, because apparently that's something that's going to get a lot of interest, and then also a complex job. So I'm going to lean into that as I research the whole construction house flipping niche. So we're going to have to get like really creative on these videos, and I'm going to study other videos from content creators that are super successful and find out what the niches are, and then see if I can go fishing, cast my line out there, and hook some people that are in those hot niches that other content creators are very successful in. So that's it. So I'm going to be right along with you in trying to monetize this channel that has 29 subs. Some of you are ahead of me, because this channel only has 29 subs. Now let me show you something else. I'm going to show you my biggest channel, Crypto Pro. I have 8,356 subs. But look at the video count. 137 views, 155, 244, 279, 91, 85, 121. This is abysmal. It fell off during the bear market, and it's hard to recover. I have to go all the way back to February to find a video with 1,000 views. I only get like maybe 15 to 20 people watching the live stream, so I've got to do the same thing and experiment and find where the hot niches are. And I did find a couple, but with the market being down, even the 2 hot niches that I found are not going to get a lot of views. Okay, so I've got to revive this channel and get it hot again. So we'll just end it on the Go Political. Looks like I've hit 6,203 subs. So this is the one with the hot hand that I have to go with. So post your questions and comments and let me know if you learned something from this. And I'm going to start getting organized with this course for you, how to start from jump and get monetized and make a living, a solid income on YouTube with posting good content and live streaming. And you're going to be my guinea pig. So I need to get you guys making money so that I can be able to charge money for doing a course. But first, I need 10, 20 people that are making money using my methods. So I need you guys to kick in. All right. So post your questions in the comments so I can find out what topics I need to cover first. And I'm going to start unloading this content, and we'll even have live streams included. Okay, that's all that I have for you right now. This is Carlton, and I am out.